light shall bring victory. The light shall burn you.
Kind of tempting to keep Circle. It could be right. It is what leads to really gross openings, but I don't have the Northshire, and I don't have the Injured. I'll get rid of this. It's more important to get Injured Blade Master, especially with Resurrect. That is a tough decision. It's like if I play this on turn 3 and then he plays the Technician. But it does cancel the Dark Cultist. It's just the decision of whether or not to play it on that turn. Mostly because I didn't have a turn 3 follow-up. I do have a Shrink Master, but the Shrink Master didn't look like it was going to help much. But this specifically counters Dark Cultist, I guess. Would be the... And it also counters Injured Blade Master without Circle. And it also counters that. That's a pretty good draw. Sorry. I had a choice of either shrinking that, but this is a 1-of in this deck, and shrinking plus Cabal Shadow Priesting. Like, I expect this game to go on for a while, so I'm gonna save it for the combo wombo, basically.
Quickly.
I wield the power.
Resurrect for a Paladin Shredder is a pretty good deal. 2 mana Paladin Shredder. I like that. And then I'll shield this to put it out of Nova range. Heal this.
Your turn to bleed.
That's good. I can kill that for free. I can Shadow Word Paint it, but I'd rather not. Yeah, I'll kill it with a Holy Smite and a heal. Or maybe that's big enough to justify Shrink Pain, and then I can also throw a heal, and then the tempo would be too much, because even Light Bomb can't clear this stuff. Since this is now higher health than attack.
Are you mocking me?
Okay, so if I can get past this, I win, but I can't get past that yet. Yeah, Circle of Healing, play the other. It's pretty good. Northshire would be sick, but can't have everything. Big heals.
You have better.
I still have that pretty dead Spectator quest. Whatever. I'll swap this one out. Okay. Let me see if I want to make any changes to the deck before I start. I actually think I do. Alright, so for a little bit of perspective, those of you watching on YouTube will seamlessly go into this part and think, oh man, you switched decks pretty fast. Those of you who watch on Twitch will note that I'm just returning from TwitchCon and a long extended absence. During my absence, a guy named Zadalot actually took the non-dragon priest deck. Not just legend, but number 1 legend. Definitely some things I can pick up from there. First of all, the most noteworthy card was probably Holy Champion. It is also a common, so that's a good place to start. Let's see if I can get rid of anything for that. I actually think that's all I need. Now I'm gonna need 3 cards, 3 common cards, which is gonna cost 120 dust. So we're gonna be looking to add in the Holy Champ. Not the gold one.
How many fingers do you see? How many fingers do you see?
Oh, what a nice soothing voice. And a Thought Steal. This is like long overdue. If I had ever opened a Thought Steal, I would have used one, but this whole time, when I was climbing the ladder, there were so many secret paladins, I was like, well, I'm just getting Thought Steal garbage. But nowadays, I think Thought Steal is reasonable. Might even be reasonable to run 2 of them, but I will run 1 for now. Alright, I think the weak link is Emperor Thorson, Sen'jin Shield Master, since I have the Holy Champion now, so I need to remove 1 more card. Maybe Piloted Shredder, since I have 2 Holy Champions coming in. Feels pretty tough to remove Piloted Shredder. Maybe I should remove Tiger instead of Piloted Shredder. Yeah, probably. The end of the Tiger is finally here. Tiger's been with us for a long time, through the thick and thin of it. But now, finally, I'm gonna see about getting it replaced with the good old Holy Champion. I have to admit, it's a card that was under my radar for quite a bit, and if Zetalot hadn't shown a lot of light on it, I probably would not include it still. So, credit to Zeta. Thanks for the reminder to hide the name.
I will fight with honor.
The light shall bring victory.
Pyro Resurrect could be a combo. This curve works, kind of. Resurrect weak link, but it could be interesting. If I'm gonna keep this whole hand. It's really it's a little bit questionable, but seems okay. Did get the most important card. Wow. Haha. Lol. Okay, so that looks like a mid-range paladin. I'm going to be answering questions about my trip to TwitchCon while playing through these games. TwitchCon in general, I guess I'll start off by saying the general things. It's a really good opportunity to meet up with a lot of the streamers, probably the most condensed location. The most dense location of streamers you will ever find in a place. So that was cool, getting to know like people just beyond the Hearthstone environment. Had dinner with like the H1Z1 people. There was an H1Z1 invitational, which I was invited to. Check out this Resurrect combo, yeah. Interesting, he just used his 1-2 instead of a 1-1. Time to punish. Sick combo. Turns out that the people that play H1Z1 and are good at it seem to be of different personality types than the people who play Hearthstone. That's a really broad overgeneralization. So, how did I do in H1Z1? I did go into it knowing that I would be at a disadvantage because I didn't play as much as others, though I did put in like 70 hours into it. So, a good amount, really. I'm gonna play this instead of Holy Champ because Kings, I guess? Anyways, I ended up in the 60-player tournament coming in. There were 2 runs. I came in 28th and I came in 19th. That place is out of the money both times, so that's too bad.
Let me change your mind.
I did die in the second one to gas, but I will say that I was in one of the hot spots. Like, there were so many pro H1Z1 players spawning next to me. In the first game, I kind of got lucky and unlucky. I spawned in a very isolated position, or I was in an isolated position, but unfortunately someone good was with me, and then I died. So, those are the times of Trump.
Obey.
So I can play a 5/5, but that's not very good right now. I think I just play these guys. Do I want to resurrect? What's died so far? I've lost a Shredder, and I've lost a Pyro. Getting the Pyro back would be really bad. It'd be so bad that I don't think I can do a resurrect right now. I don't want a 5/5. Oh, I should have healed this. The second time you seemed to be alone for a while, were you just too far from the safe zone? We're talking H1Z1. There was a car in my way. When I look back at it, I really should have just ran at that car. I don't know whether or not the guy saw me and then just tried to shotgun him, but I was so convinced that I would just lose every single encounter that I decided not to. So, cowardice just a little bit too much. I mean, I was very realistic with the way that I was going to... I knew that I had pretty much no chance of winning against anyone in a shootout. Would you consider playing more H1Z1? Well, I did train really hard for it, and I did play a good amount leading in. Now that that encouragement is gone, I think it's still cool to be in a battle royale and like fight it out, and I think that's a very cool concept. But I've played enough of it, I think. That's a really good Shadow Madness target. Okay. So goal would be to deal damage to that, and then... Wait, unless I have lethal. Don't think I have lethal. This could be... Could be good. If I get the Pyro, though, that's a problem. 4, 2... Oh, but I could get the Murloc Knight. That would be really good. Okay. That'll actually take 7. Kind of fun. Running out of steam though. Whiff again. I'm currently 2 off lethal. Do I want to take a 5/5? That is a pretty big card. And I am getting a discount right now. Yeah, I'll just take it.
The victory is yours.
One moment, looks like Disco Balls has found a great way to get me a free pack. That's a smart way to do it. Queue into the Innkeeper. Wow, that works, huh? Sick. Alright, got my free Spectator Pack finally. Cool, cool.
Let the hunt begin.
The light shall bring victory.
Do you think the CEOs would have won Hearthstone without your help? Alright, so I guess this requires a little bit of background. At TwitchCon, one of the events that was hosted was the Twitch CEO, Emmett Shear, against Blizzard CEO, Mike Morhaime, and they played in the Brawl. It was the Brawl of Underdog, in which if you are more than 3 health from your down from your opponent, you summon a random minion to fight on your side at the beginning of your turn. I actually looked at both of their Brawl records, and both players had something like 20 to 30 Brawl wins, so they clearly both practiced. It was actually very impressive. They did both bring good decks, handlock for the most part.
I will hunt you down.
So one of the cool things was basically I was the coach, so I would go and give whoever lost some assistance, and it turns out that I have a 100% win rate because based off of whoever lost and I helped, he won the next game. That was really fun. They're good sports. I hope this is explosive trap instead of freezing trap. The leper gnome kind of indicates that it is explosive trap, but that sure is scary. The fact that he's emoting so much kind of indicates it's a bluff, right? I mean, the cost is only 2 damage though, and the downside is so big if I'm wrong. And I am going to kill that for free next turn anyways, so I'm just going to play this.
How many fingers do you see?
I think this is not freezing trap a good amount of the time, but I also think that it is freezing trap a good amount of the time. A good enough amount of the time. Alright, so this time around, one of them has got to be freezing trap. And probably the other is explosive.
Does this hurt?
And I don't want snakes. Or do I? I would like snakes. Because I can pyro thought steal. Best if it's freezing and snakes.
Does this hurt?
I guess freezing snake, and it's actually explosive bear. That's so sick. Alright, I don't want the bear yet. So I'm not gonna attack for 4. I guess I thought steal and heal this one. Okay. It's annoying because of all the order in here. Crap, I completely forgot how this would actually take some time. No, 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 no! I'm not experiencing against bear trap! I know it's bear! Oh my gosh! I didn't realize the animation would take so long. Oh my goodness! No one runs bear trap, so... Oh my gosh. Listen. In my defense, I probably would have lost either way. I was like, oh yeah, the bear's just gonna spawn instantly, right? And I can just... Because, like, I couldn't Holy Nova... I couldn't, like, attack first and then have the explosive trap trigger and then Holy Nova and do massive damage because then the bear's in the way. Stupid bear, and then I was thinking if I only had 1 more damage, I could play the Wild Pyramid.
I must protect the one. The light shall bring victory.
Shadow Word Pain, keep that against Aspirant. Do I want to keep Shredder? Given that it's like the one card that doesn't require something else to work with, I guess I'll keep it. I think I would have mulliganed if I didn't keep Pain. Why isn't Injured Valdir played in Priest? It's a 1-drop that is Baby Injured Blade Master, except it gives you something to turn 2 heal. Because it's at worst a 1 mana 2/1 and at best a 3 mana 2/3. I guess that would be why. Oh, this is tough. This is where Light Bomb would be really good. One of the things about Zeta's Priest is that it has 2 Light Bomb in it.
Where shall I strike?
Pain, Death. The Tragedy. Alright. It's actually not bad. That Resurrect was like playing a Shredder. Similar,
I must
too.
safeguard them.
Oh my gosh, he played into Holy Nova completely. Punish! Punish!
Guide my lands.
Or even into Circle of Healing. Alas, today there was no punishment to dispense. So I've lost 2 Shredders and then a Sun Fury. Shredder is pretty good right now,
Must consider.
I guess. Wah. Wah. This is so sad.
You have best.
If I had drawn Circle there, I actually might have been able to come back. Might have. Possible.
The light shall bring victory. The light shall burn you.
I love that start. Having a Cleric and a Shield against a Priest. Alright, I'll still take that. Oh my gosh, you played that as a 2-1. What the?
Is someone injured?
I don't think there's anything that can punish me here.
Is someone injured?
That's a little annoying though. Oh, sick.
Right away. Is someone injured? My work is paramount.
No dragon, right? Still no dragon. Well. Alright.
Right away. Right away.
It's kind of unfortunate. If I had Circle of Healing, I would win the game immediately. Or would I? Yeah, I would pretty much win. What would you do to make TwitchCon even better next year? Okay, so I do think that TwitchCon was a little bit of a missed opportunity. They got all of these cool TwitchCon broadcasters together, but didn't have any like cool activities to do. Like some quick, like off the top of my head things that would work really well as a TwitchCon spectator sport, so to say, would be stuff like having Just Dance and or things like Don't Stop Talking and Nobody Explodes, things like that, things that require working together to accomplish something. I think that stuff would have been fun. I should kill this, I guess. Yeah. And then, oh, I see. I should do this. Yes. Draw 3. Wait, I should, no, yeah.
Your turn to bleed.
Right away.
Oh man, if I had Holy Champion. What they had at TwitchCon was mostly they created some chances, such as meet and greets, and just having a nice open floor for the viewers to meet. That's pretty nice. To meet the broadcasters. But even so, it wasn't really guaranteed. The lines were really long for the signings, which was great and boosted my ego, but I would have loved to actually be able to get to everyone. I made myself pretty accessible, I'd like to think. But even so, it was, I'm sure I left out a few people, which was unfortunate. And I'm sure there were some broadcasters which just hid. Okay, I'll take this and send this and this in here. And then I guess I coin heal. Could coin heal first. I don't think that matters at all. It matters. I could turn in Northshire Cleric instead of... Gives me an option. It's not an option I really would have taken. In which case, I should have done it second, because I would have missed 1 damage otherwise. I have the Shrink Master, Cabal Shadow, or Pain combo. I think I Pyro Resurrect, so that I can deal the extra 1 damage required. Don't know what I'm gonna get via Resurrect, but... Oh, that's pretty good.
Your turn to bleed.
And then I think I've drawn enough from this for now.
Is someone injured?
I'll take that.
Let me change your mind.
Time for killing.
He's hurting for cards. I'm going to assume he's found a dragon by now. So this would kill these 2. Yeah, I'll use one of these. There's not that many targets in that deck. Is there anything I can do better here? I don't think so.
Quickly.
Get this thing out of range. I was thinking mostly about like what the following play was. As far as like best memories from TwitchCon goes, I can't really think of many. It was just kind of generally a cool, chill place with a good amount of interaction with viewers and fellow streamers. And it was fun being there. Like, the one criticism that I would have is that there's nothing particularly memorable about it.
Quickly.
Looks like he's out of dragons. I'll take a 410, I guess. I have the mind control for the Ysera to make him super sad later.
Let me change your mind. Obey.
Your turn to bleed.
You have been.
Let the hunt begin.
The light shall bring victory.
If I get coin juggled, then I'm really far behind if I play Cleric. I also don't have anything to go with Cleric. Guess I pass. The Cleric really wants to face off against Leper Gnome though, or Web Spinner.
Is someone injured?
And if it's like Coin Scientist, then that's fine too. But Knife Juggler is the tough part. Alright, that one's fine.
Right away.
Let's see. One of the disappointing things about TwitchCon is they actually had signs above everyone's name in the meet and greet. Turns out that Newberry and Team Archon stole my sign, which I was going to take home and like put up behind me. So I'm going to have to grab it from them someday. Those scumbags. So yeah, Scumaz actually Scumazed me out of my sign. Like, he decided to take the Trump SC sign with him home. It's like, what were you thinking? Don't you think Trump might have liked that? He was just like, oh yeah, I mean, there was just this big pile of signs in the back, and they were just flying around. Well, no, that was Newberry, actually. But still.
Put this apple on your head.
Okay, so I've had so far a Wild Pyromancer die and a Northshire Cleric die, and if I do this, then a The Shredder will die. Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh. Got the good one though.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh, here come the dogs. Wah. Yes, Ancient Watcher. Yes. Pow.
Right away.
Do I want to draw a card or do I want to deal him 4 damage? I think I would rather draw a card.
To my side.
Oink. Ouch. Oh, what? Trade?
How many fingers do you see?
Oh my gosh. Ooh, do I want to play this? Oh, wow. So if this is explosive, I do want to play this, yeah.
Let me change your mind.
So that I can get damaged by the explosive trap. And then... vroom.
Does this hurt?
It sure does.